Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happenings show, and we have been having some problems regarding the speaker probably, but I've still not got the problem rectified, but I'm still keeping my Cricket Happenings show going. Just like you all to actually tweak up your volume, because probably I have not kept a lot of volume because the background noise might not be sounding very good for you guys. But thanks for all your encouragement. You are continuing to watch Cricket Happening. That's what makes me happy. And what a match we had today. Let me talk about this wonderful match with Mumbai Indians snatching victory from the jaws of defeat against the Kings 11 Punjab team. It was Amabati who was the man of the match with 37 unbeaten runs. He hit two sixes in the final over, and everything was changed. It was 32 runs required of the 2 overs, and Piyush Chawla bowled an unbelievable over whereby he gave 27 runs with Amabati going after Piyush Chawla, depositing him for two sixes, Robin Peterson slamming him for 2 fours with switch hits and reverse sweeps, and then also hitting a six. And just imagine, there were two sixes and 3 fours hit in that over of Piyush Chawla, which was the 19th, which really settled things. But after that, Azhar Mahmood was absolutely on the money, even though 5 runs were required from Mumbai Indians. Azhar Mahmood was absolutely on the money, bowling very well the 20th over, and today he has been bowling splendidly. His figures don't really reflect that. And in the 5th delivery, Amabati decided that he has to really go for the kitchen sink, and he really did that by slamming a ball from, it was a good ball from Azhar Mahmood. It was slammed for a boundary. So just talking about the innings, Kings 11 Punjab started the opener. In fact, Kings 11 Punjab won the toss, elected to bat. Nitin Saini and Mandeep Singh were the openers, and they continued to forge a good opening partnership. They had 35 runs on the board today. Nitin Saini was the first, Mandeep Singh was the first to go. RP Singh took his wicket for 22 of 16 balls with 4 fours. Nitin Saini followed him to the pavilion, out to Clint McKay for 17 of 22 balls with 2 fours. Sean Marsh made 17 of 26 balls, but that was the time the score read 79 for 3. After that, it was all David Hussey and David Miller. David Hussey played some very good strokes. As you know, he's a very good 20-20 batsman. He showed us why today by making an unbeaten 68 of 40 balls, 4 fours and 4 sixes. Got admirable support from David Miller, who also slammed the bowlers, 34 of just 17 balls. He had an unbeaten 34 of 17 balls with 1 4 and 3 sixes, and that took the Kings 11 Punjab to a score of 168. In fact, the bowling, Robin Peterson was a surprise. 168 for 3 was a good score because Kings 11 Punjab had their highest score in IPL 2012, 168 for 3, but still they lost it. Robin Peterson, left-arm spinner, playing his first match today, was a bit surprising that Harbhajan Singh didn't use him at all. He just bowled 1 over for 3 runs. James Franklin bowled just 1 over for 5 runs. It was Harbhajan Singh who ranged in the changes, and he picked up the wicket of Sean Marsh, a very important wicket. RP Singh 1 for 27. Clint McKay 1 for 36. Gunav Patel was bowling well until he got clattered in the final stages. 4 overs, 1 made and none, 41. Harbhajan Singh continued to grow wicketless, 3 overs, no made and none for 29. Kieron Pollard 3 overs. In fact, even though Kieron Pollard, the figures don't reflect, I thought his bowling was up to the mark. Let's talk about Mumbai innings. James Franklin and Sachin Tendulkar set in the quest for that victory target of 168, and they put up a very good partnership with James Franklin continuing his good form, but Sachin Tendulkar was looking absolutely splendid with his strokes. He was looking in fine touch, and everything was going very well until this happened with the score on 52, when the opening partnership was broken, when the first wicket to go was Azhar Mahmood was introduced into the attack. And what a ball he produced to get the wicket of James Franklin. James Franklin got a ball that just moved in the shade, and Nitin Saini did the rest behind the stumps. He was gone. Caught Nitin Saini, bowled Azhar Mahmood for 22. Sachin Tendulkar had an ugly baff at a ball from Azhar Mahmood. Got an edge. Nitin Saini held the catch, and he was gone for 34 of 29 balls with 4 fours. Made the score 59 for 2 at that stage. In walked in Dinesh Karthik and Rohit Sharma. Dinesh Karthik also succumbed this time to Piyush Chawla for 3, and it was Rohit Sharma and Kiran Pollard. And Rohit Sharma was doing all the scoring. He showed what a talent he is. You know what a talent Rohit Sharma is. But today his talent was in full measure as he unravelled all the range of strokes that he has. And he was playing superbly, but Kiran Pollard disappointed as Parvinder Ravana came in and stuck at the right time. In fact, Parvinder Ravana came in and picked up Kiran Pollard's wicket. Kiran Pollard was given a ball to go for it, went for it. Mandeep Singh in the deep took the catch, and he was walking for 3. That made the score 90 for 4. And Rohit Sharma was there, who was doing all the hitting. But Rohit Sharma, and this was a very crucial over, I thought. And as you know, Parvinder Ravana has been a very improved bowler. I mean, he's been a very good bowler. He bowls sometimes at 142. He has been termed as the fastest here, and well, he bowled superbly. In fact, what he did right was that he was not bowling the same delivery. He was bowling different deliveries, and that's what got the wicket. He got 2 wickets in one particular over, and that was very crucial because Rohit Sharma's wicket was very, very crucial. Rohit Sharma already had one ball where he couldn't really play, but the next ball, in fact, he deposited him for a 6. And then I would say that Parvinder Ravana, the right-arm medium pacer, had his at the last laugh as he picked up a very wide wicket. Rohit Sharma was very frustrated, and one could have understood it why. He departed for 50 of 30 balls, 3 fours and 3 sixes. Ambati Rayudu and Harbhajan Singh promoted himself in the batting order and came in. But Parvinder Ravana, the first ball to Harbhajan Singh, he ducked, but the second ball Harbhajan Singh couldn't resist the temptation. He went for the slog there. Sean Marsh picked up the wicket. Parvinder Ravana was the hero, taken 2 in 2, and very vital wickets of Rohit Sharma and Harbhajan Singh. And Harbhajan Singh departed. The score was 135. So they still required 36 runs to put it across. 34 runs to put it across. As said, the last over, 32 runs needed. Piyush Chawla's over was taken for 27 runs. The first ball was slammed for a 4 by Robin Peterson. The second ball was reverse hit like what Kevin Peterson used to do. Robin Peterson changed his shot and he hit it like a pitch hit. And then Robin Peterson also hit a 6 of the bowling. Then he took a single. The strike came to Ambati Rayudu, and Ambati Rayudu took full advantage of it. He drove him over the wickets for a 6, and the other one was also lofted. And what was good about Ambati Rayudu was twinkling feet. He was up to the pitch of the ball, and he was slamming it. And David Hussey was having a talk with Piyush Chawla as to what to do, but nothing could be done. 27 runs were looted, and that's really, really sealed things as far as Mumbai Indians were concerned. With Robin Peterson not out on 16, and they said the last over ball by Azhar Mahmood was very good. He was bowling superbly today. 3.5 was no made in 223, and Ambati Rayudu just waited. They could take only singles. It was such good bowling by Azhar Mahmood, even though 5 runs were required of the 20th over. But Ambati Rayudu finally sealed things for the Mumbai Indians by slamming the 5th delivery of Azhar Mahmood for a 4. Unbeaten 34 of 17 balls with 2 fours and 2 sixes. And Ambati Rayudu did this in IPL 2011 too. At that time his partner was Franklin, and today his partner was Robin Peterson, who contributed a very useful 16 unbeaten runs of 7 balls with 2 fours and 1 6. But Ambati Rayudu was the hero, the man of the match, not out on 34, snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. Praveen Kumar, 4 overs, none for 25. Bhargav Bhatt, 4 overs, none for 34. He went for runs. Parvinder Ravana was impressive, 3 for 39. Piyush Chawla would definitely like to forget the 27-run over that he gave. Other than that, he had given only 3 overs, no more than 19 runs. But the last over went for 27 runs and spoiled his figures, 1 for 46. Azhar Mahmood bowled splendidly today, I thought. And now let's look at the other match here. Now this is as far as the Mumbai Indians and Punjab match was concerned. Mumbai Indians winning this match from a position of no hopers. Ambati Rayudu and Robin Peterson to thank for. and the match between Royal Challengers Bangalore and Chennai Super Kings, what we are looking forward to. Unfortunately, we still don't have news whether the match has been abandoned. It has been raining very heavily there, unless and until, if at all the match takes place, whether it will be a 5-over game, one does not know. We'll have to go to the stadium to see what exactly is happening. But meanwhile, what I'm doing is I'm taking you down to Windsor Park in Dominica, where Australia today took a 110-run lead over West Indies. West Indies were all out for 218 today. That partnership was going on. It went on to 186 before Chandrapal made 68 with 3 fours. He was LBW ball. Michael Stark for 68. Dan Sammy was needlessly run out for 10. And then Ravi Rampal, who contributed a good 31 with 5 fours, was victim of Nathan Lyon. So finished with 218, so falling 110 run short, conceding 110 run lead to the Australians. Bowling figures 4 for 69 for Nathan Lyon, bowled well, 33-7, 69-4 his figures. And right now what I'm saying is Australia are batting here, and Australia lost their first wicket with Kemar Roach giving them the breakthrough as David Warner went for a airy-fairy drive. Shivnarayan Chandrapal poaching the catch in the slips. He was gone for 11 with 2 fours, and Shane Watson played another drive. This time it was Shane Shillingford who got the ball to spin and bounce. Darren Sammy, it nestled into the hands of Darren Sammy. Shane Watson gone for 5. That the score right now is 53 for 2, with Ricky Ponting batting on 11 with 1 4, and Ed Coven batting well today, 25 with 2 fours. So, but they are very much ahead. The reason being the 110 run lead, so they are leading by 163 runs currently. As I'll try to keep the commentary going here, as we are seeing Rampal bowling to Coven, and Coven wouldn't get any run. Let me see, let me go and find out, but I don't think I'll have time. I'll have to unfortunately leave. If at all the RCB match goes on, I will be back with the full match report. As I said, please bear with me for the speaker problems. I wouldn't know what exactly is happening, but that continues to be so, unfortunately. And yesterday I couldn't come, as you know. Royal Challengers Bangalore, Delhi Daredevils exacting sweet revenge over the Pune Warriors yesterday, as you know. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the cricket show. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.